Third sphere, the angels, the grunts, the absolute bottom of the cosmic food chain. The word angel literally just means messenger. These are the only ones who actually look like the guys in the Renaissance paintings. Beautiful, glowing humans, sometimes with wings, sometimes without. Why do they look so human? Because they have to. They are the only ones assigned to interact with us directly. If they looked like their bosses, we would die of cardiac arrest before they could deliver the message. These are your guardian angels, the foot soldiers. They deal with the mundane, the personal, the individual. They guide humans away from bad choices, deliver minor warnings in dreams, and offer quiet protection. We took the absolute lowest, weakest rank of the cosmic military, slapped a halo on them, and decided that was the entire species. The archangels, the special ops. You actually know their names: Michael, Gabriel, Raphael. But don't let pop culture fool you. You don't get an archangel to help you find your lost car keys. They are only dispatched for paradigm-shifting, world-altering events. You get an archangel when the creator of the universe needs to announce a virgin birth that will alter the calendar for the next 2,000 years. You get an archangel when the apocalypse begins and a horn needs to be blown to wake the dead. They are the generals, the heralds, the absolute elite of the lower sphere. Michael is the supreme commander of the heavenly armies, the one who personally kicked Lucifer out of heaven. They are the few who cross the boundary between the terrifying cosmic hierarchy and the dirt of human history. The principalities, the geopolitical managers. We are still in the lowest sphere, but these guys don't care about individual humans. They care about nations, cities, empires, and massive organizations. In ancient theology, it was believed that every country had a principality assigned to it. They guide the destiny of human civilizations. They influence global leaders, sway the outcomes of massive elections, and steer the rise and fall of entire eras of history. They are the puppet masters of human politics. When an empire crumbles or a new superpower rises out of nowhere, the principalities are the ones quietly pulling the levers behind the curtain of history. Second sphere, the powers. We now leave Earth behind and enter the middle management of the cosmos. The powers are the cosmic riot police. The universe is full of rogue, malevolent entities, demons, fallen angels, dark spirits trying to infiltrate the physical world. The powers are the heavy infantry tasked with keeping them out. They are the warrior angels. They hold the border between the physical realm and the spiritual realm. They wear armor, carry weapons, and patrol the invisible lines of reality. When a human feels a sudden, inexplicable urge to avoid a dark alley or escapes a horrific accident by a fraction of an inch, it's often attributed to the unseen clashes of the powers holding back chaotic forces. They are the defense grid of human existence, fighting an endless, invisible war so you can sleep peacefully in your bed.
The virtues, the physics benders. These are the angels of motion, energy, and the natural world. They govern the movement of the stars, the pull of gravity, the shifting of the seasons. But their most famous job is overriding the simulation. When something happens on Earth that completely breaks the laws of physics, when a sea splits in half, when fire comes down from the sky, when a terminal illness vanishes overnight, it isn't just magic. It is a virtue executing a command. They are the engineers of miracles. They are sent to Earth when the standard code of reality needs to be temporarily rewritten to prove a point. They are raw, elemental power. The dominions, the middle managers. The dominions, or dominations, are the executives of the universe. They actually look somewhat human, holding glowing orbs or scepters. But they don't interact with us. They interact with the angels below them. They are the regulators. They ensure that the cosmos doesn't fall into chaos. They organize the duties of the lower spirits, making sure the universe operates exactly as it was programmed to. If heaven is a massive, infinite corporation, the dominions are the ruthless executives sitting in the boardroom, looking at the spreadsheets of existence, handing down orders. First sphere, thrones, also known as the Ophanim. We now enter the first sphere, the entities closest to God. And this is where human comprehension completely breaks down. The thrones don't have faces, they don't have bodies, and they definitely don't have wings. They are described as massive, glowing, barrel-colored wheels intersecting other wheels. Imagine a gyroscope made of solid fire hovering in the sky. And yes, the rims of these giant spinning wheels are completely covered in hundreds of unblinking eyeballs. The thrones are the physical manifestation of God's justice and authority. They function as the actual chariot of the divine, moving in any direction instantly without turning, driven by pure spirit. They are geometric, alien machinery. If one of these descended from the sky today, we wouldn't call it an angel. We would call it a UFO. Cherubim. If there is any entity in history that has suffered a worse PR rebranding, it is the cherubim. During the Renaissance, painters decided to depict them as putti, the chubby, naked, rosy-cheeked babies you see on Valentine's Day cards. The reality is pure nightmare fuel. In the book of Ezekiel, the cherubim are described as cosmic chimeras. They have 4 distinct faces on one head, a human, a lion, an ox, and an eagle. They have 4 wings, and beneath those wings are human hands. Oh, and their entire bodies, their backs, their hands, and their wings are completely covered in staring eyeballs. They are the elite gods of the divine. When Adam and Eve were kicked out of the Garden of Eden, God didn't put up a fence. He put a cherub with a flaming, spinning sword at the gate to ensure they could never return. They don't play harps. They are cosmic bouncers built to inspire absolute terror. The seraphim, the absolute top of the cosmic food chain. The name seraphim literally translates to the burning ones. They do not look like people. They are beings of pure, unadulterated, blinding fire. They sit closest to the throne of God, and they have 6 wings, but they only use 2 for flying. They use 2 wings to cover their feet, which is ancient polite code for hiding their lower bodies, and they use the remaining 2 wings to cover their faces. Why? Because the presence of God is so overwhelmingly intense, so radiantly destructive, that even the highest beings in the universe would be instantly vaporized if they looked directly at it. The seraphim don't come to earth. They don't deliver messages. Their only job is to circle the throne eternally, screaming the word holy so loudly that the foundations of heaven shake. They are the nuclear reactors of the divine realm.